Okay, it says that I'm live. So you're not going to really see me. I'm just going to try and share this project with you. And I'm just going to kind of go over what scuff sanding is. I get that question a lot for furniture flipping and furniture pieces. What is scuff sanding? Why should you do it? And so I'm actually starting to work on this piece. And I thought I would just kind of share with you what scuff sanding is, why you should do it. So I am going to paint this piece. And so the first thing I want to do is scuff sand it, give it a good cleaning, and then give it a scuff sand. So whenever you are priming, painting, you definitely want to give your pieces a scuff sand. I know there are products out there that say, you don't even need to sand, paint products and brands, but I would just recommend that you always do, because I'm getting all tangled up here in my hose. Because it's just gonna ensure that the primer and the paint sticks, and that the entire process and the makeover and all of that is gonna go a lot smoother, and just your outcome's gonna be a lot better. So that's the main reason why you want that's the reason why you want to scuff sand. It's just so that your project goes more smoothly, and your product sticks. It's also, after you have cleaned your piece, it's also kind of another, what do I want to say, kind of like a layer for cleaning your piece. So it kind of, if there was anything else left on your piece, a scuff sand will help get rid of that. So that's another kind of way of cleaning and just making sure you're getting off anything that might be left on the piece. So the questions I get a lot is, why do I scuff sand, and what is scuff sanding? I will get people that will send me photos and say, do I need to scuff sand this? Do I have to take it all the way down to the wood? What is this? And scuff sanding is definitely, you are not getting it down to the bare wood at all. You do not want to get it down to the bare wood. Scuff sanding is basically just um, a surface level sanding. It's just basically, you're just kind of going over the piece, not trying to get it down to bare wood. If you were trying to get this down to bare wood, which is another option, definitely something you could do. If you were going to maybe stain it a different color, you like to refinish pieces, then definitely then you do have to get it all the way down to the bare wood. But for something that you're going to just paint, just a good scuff sanding is where you need to be. And so right now I have my Surfprep sander, and I do have my coupon code and my link in the description of this video for this magic tool. I love this sander. It is something that I have not had. I've been flipping furniture for more than 20 years. I got this maybe, I want to say 2 years ago, uh, give or take. Before this, I've never had this sander. I've used an orbital sander, the mouth sanders, just like your square sanders, and those will do the job. This is just, it's hands down, it's just my favorite sander. The different options it has, and the different, I just love this thing. Another thing that I love about this sander is that it actually hooks up to your any shop vac. You just tell them what shop vac you have, and they get you the right hose. But it hooks up to your shop vac, so all the dust goes into your shop vac, which is super nice. So I have on this a 150 grit sandpaper, and I always say to start, don't go too low. So the lower the number of your sandpaper, the more coarse it is, the more rough it's going to be. So every piece is going to be different. You may start out with 1 grit sandpaper and find out that this piece isn't going to take it very well, or it's not going to really sand it to what you're looking for. So you just have to adjust. And I can't say for every single project you'll always use 80, 150, 120. I can't say that, because every piece, even if I had 2 of these pieces exactly the same, which I can kind of pull you back. It's so crazy. I found 3 pieces that are very similar in one weekend, um, just this past weekend. But anyway, if I had this piece, exactly this piece, another one, it would take the entire process differently, depending on where it was stored, how it was used, what top coat was put on, if there was a finish put on it, if Yeah, it depends, even if you have the exact same piece. So just know that when you're flipping furniture, you have to be flexible. You have to have a plan B and a plan C. That's just the way it works. So I'm going to turn this on, and it's going to be loud because, like I said, this hooks up to my shop vac. But I'm just going to kind of show you what a scuff sand is. It's nothing that should take you hours and hours. I have my shop vac kind of further away, so I'm hoping you can still hear me. I'm just going to turn this on, and just kind of show you. I'm just going to kind of push these in here. I'm going to push you a little bit forward so you can for sure see what I'm doing. That's good. So a scuff sand, like I said, I don't need to get this down to bare wood by any means. I want to scuff that surface so that it will hang on to the primer, the paint, or if you're using one of my favorite new products, it's the primer, paint, and top coat in one, all three in one. Right there, that is your scuff sand of that door. Now, oops, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. When you are scuff sanding, I had this pushed in, right? So these edges didn't get uh, didn't get the sanding as well. Now I'm gonna tell you, so I'm just gonna go around the edges and then right up here because I do paint this part right up here. I do not paint the sides, the top, or the insides of the door. I'm gonna tell you, this is a 150 grit sandpaper, and I'm surprised it took it even this far down. I did not think it would do that at all. But that is basically what you're looking for. It's just to scuff up the surface. I'm going to do it again up here. The thing I love about this sander is it'll go right over your curves. It comes with a pad. You can see that. That kind of bends with your curved furniture pieces and just gets in all the places. So this is how a scuff sand is not, I mean, depending on the size of your piece, it's not going to take you long at all. So that's it. That's all I'm going to do on this top door. You can see that's all I have to do to get it scuff sanded. I'm not, definitely not taking it down to raw wood. If you're just starting out with a sander, I would definitely tell you to work with a higher grit sandpaper. Just so that you can, just until you get the feel of your sander, the grit of the sandpaper you're using, so it doesn't go too far. So I don't know if you guys could see that, but right here there were two things that were like spilled, but not really spills, that didn't come up with the cleaning, but the sanding got rid of them. The scuff sanding got rid of those two little areas very easily. So I have these two already scuff sanded, this drawer. And so scuff sanding, it definitely needs to be a part of your process. but it's one of the shorter parts of the process, um, of your flipping process when you are painting a piece of furniture. Easy peasy. That one could use a little bit more. Oh, there we go. Just pull your drawers out. And I know I didn't get that top one inside the door here, but pull your drawers out. And I'm actually, since I'm doing this video, going slower than I would, just so you guys can see what I mean by stuff sanding. But this little piece would probably take me 10 minutes to stuff sand once it's all said and done. So then once I have this part done, I will go over everything with let me turn this off. I will go over everything with a tack cloth or a damp cloth, get all the sanding dust off if there is any, because you do not want any sanding dust on there when you put a primer on or paint on. So it's you definitely want to clean it off for sure. But then it's ready for your, like I said, primer, paint, top coat, or you can do the 3-in-1 paint that has all of those in there, and it's one and done. So let me know if you have any questions. Leave them in the comments. I will definitely be happy to answer them. But I get this question a lot, so I just thought I'd share, since I was starting on this little piece. I'd kind of share what a scuff sand is, why you do it, why it's important. But yeah, easy peasy. And leave me any questions you have. Make sure you subscribe, share this video with other people that may have this question, or people that are flipping furniture for their home, or just starting their furniture flipping journey to sell. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon.